Hey, welcome back. So, if you haven't watched the previous video discussing Game Day 99's crazy variant journey, go watch that first. If you have seen it, stick right here, the after point conversion. So, I brought up in that video that I didn't realize NBA in the Zone 98 and Game Day 99 had 1.1 code revisions. Now, what those revisions are, I couldn't tell you. I just know they exist thanks to readome.com or .org, and I wanted to find them. So I spent an evening or two on eBay looking over covers and discs and the like, locations of hologram stickers and all that good stuff, and nothing was sticking out. And that's when I realized the answer was probably staring me right in the face, and it was coming from the dumbest source possible. That's right, the hologram themselves. So, starting with Game Day 99. There's 3 known versions, at least now, that we know of. This misprint one with the NBA, the Super Bowl version, and the Standard Edition. Now, what's crazy is if you put those 3 decals in numerical order, it turns out the misprint with the NBA hologram comes first. The Super Bowl version comes second, and my plain version comes third, which actually leads more credence to the fact that the NBA sticker one probably is in the Zone 98 right before the Super Bowl one was supposed to be printed. Like, that's how crazy this is. In looking at the serial numbers of those 3 copies I have, they're all 1.0s. If we eliminate the back half of numbers and assume that they're sequential, we can attain that from these three serial numbers on the holograms, 741, 744, and 745, that these all came roughly from the same batch of stickers. I'm assuming that when you license something, they only send you the amount of stickers you need and not like a full roll to slap on anything you want. So using those 3 serial numbers, basically the 741, 744, and 745, I started looking at holograms. And sure enough, I found a copy that was 793. Huge jump in numbers, literally 5 spots on the number line. And I was like, that has to be it. That 5 difference, which would be like 50,000 items between the last known serial number I have and this one, would be anything else basketball related. Ball caps, jerseys, bumper stickers, whatever's licensed, they need that sticker roll. So I took a chance. And sure enough, plopping it into the Polymega, it's the 1.1. So, with that information, I went to NBA in the Zone. And NBA in the Zone is a 28911 serial number on my copy. I started pouring through stuff trying to find the farthest distance difference I could find, and the one I found was a 296, which means it's 7 digits difference between those 2 numbers. Threw it in the Polymega. Ding, 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 ding. It's a 1.1 code revision. It's fantastic. So, while the serial number might not be the end-all, be-all way to track down the code revisions, I'm 2 for 2 across 2 different games, so it's probably a good sign. I'd be willing to bet you can't go any lower than, like I'd say, the 5-digit difference. In my researching of the 1.1s, after I found out that Game Day and this one had it, I found out that other games had code revisions, and it's actually a lot smaller of a group than I'd figure. Like, for almost 1,300 games, the known black label code revisions is like in the 30 games or less. It's kind of interesting. Most 1.1s were saved for the greatest hits. However, as a bonus to this follow-up, I can show you how to find the 1.1 code revision for Fear Effect 2. Now, what's nice about some publishers is that besides the actual first-party numbering system, in this case the SLUS, SCUS, and then the PSRM numbers, some publishers like to have their own internal numbers. EA is big on them, and so is IDOS, who printed this. If you open up the disc, ooh, don't fall out. If you open up your case, there's going to be the SLUS number under the ESRB, but then directly underneath it, there is an internal ID. Now, the internal ID I have on my copy is MFEA 2XUS01. Now, the important part of this number is the last two digits. Across the 4 CDs, it'll be 01, 02, 03, and 04. If you jump on eBay and start variant hunting, sure enough, you'll find CDs that are end with 11, 12, 13, and 14. And sure enough, those are the discs to the 1.1 revision version. And just like that, I now have both versions. I still have to actually scan all these guys in. I've actually slowly been reading through the NFL Game Day 2000 book that actually talks about the NFL Game Day Super Bowl possible sticker variant with the game before the game and the locker room challenge. Once I can not filter, I guess filter, like once I can get that to the granular details and get it written up in a nice, easy explanation, all these guys will be scanned in on Game-Rave and added, and I'll add that to the Discord's site updates so you guys can see when it's available. But yeah, hologram stickers, man. I thought anything else would be the death of me. Guidebook variants, other variants, but no, we're now looking at serial numbers on stickers. But yeah, just a follow-up episode. I'm hoping to have another Polymega episode soon. It's kind of weird, like with the Polymega, the honeymoon's over, but in a good way. I'll dive into that further in the next episode. But otherwise, if you guys have any hunting questions, let me know. Jump in the comment section below. We'll get going. Otherwise, have a great week, and I will see you next episode. Take care.